Hello you friends, welcome back to the channel. This is a very anticipated video about TOEFL writing. So let's get right into it. TOEFL writing is basically divided into two sections, question number 1 and question number 2. Question number 1 usually involves a passage that is followed by a lecture that will usually oppose the points that were presented in the passage. But take notes that you can go back to the passage, but you cannot go back to the lecture. So make sure you take your notes properly for the lecture, and we will get back to it in a second. So question number 2 is going to be self-explanatory and involve questions like, a teacher's ability to explain to students is more important than the expertise of the subject being taught. Give your views about it and support your answer. The question number 1, like I mentioned, is a paragraph that is followed by a lecture, and you get 3 minutes to read the paragraph followed by a lecture, and then you're given like 20 minutes to construct your response, which is the whole writing essay. That should include at least 3 paragraphs, if not 4. One thing I want you guys to keep in mind is that they ask you to write somewhere between 150 to 225 words. This is my experience, and of all the interviews that I have done up till now, make sure your essay is somewhere between 225 to 250 words. This is going to earn you the highest score possible on the first section of the TOEFL writing exam. So if you're good enough with your grammar and you do not repeat yourself and you write somewhere between 225 to 250 words on question number 1 of the TOEFL writing section, this is going to earn a 30 on 30 score for sure. Now, coming back to the notes, I want you to take the lecture notes something like this. First paragraph is going to introduce professor opinion, that is agree or don't agree. Second paragraph is going to be reason number 1 that the professor has given for not agreeing to what the passage was saying. Then reason number 2 that the professor has given for not agreeing to what the passage was saying. And then the third paragraph will also include the reason number 3 that the professor has given. And altogether, again and again, this should include 225 to 250 word count. So question number 2, that is going to be self-explanatory, that I just gave you an example of, and I'm going to repeat the question, is going to be something like, a teacher's ability to teach is more important than the expertise of the subject being taught. Give your views about it and support your answer. So this is how you're going to construct your response. Please take notes. The whole essay is going to be divided into 3 categories. Category number 1 is going to be paragraph number 1, category number 2 is going to be paragraph number 2, and category number 3 is going to be paragraph number 3. And you're in paragraph number 1, this is going to be the intro paragraph. And this is how you're going to construct it. I'm going to change the color to blue over here. And first of all, you state that the topic is important. Topic is important. Then you will explain why the topic is important. Then you will restate the question that is being asked, which was the question of how the teacher's ability is more important than the expertise of the subject being taught. And then you will give your opinion about it, like if you agree to this question or if you disagree. Then we will come down to paragraph number 2. This is going to be the body of your essay, and you're going to write the first point something like your reason with a simple example. And then you will give the logic behind your reason as to why you think either you agree or disagree if the teacher's ability to teach a language is more important, teach a subject is more important than the expertise of the subject being taught, and then the logic behind it. And then you will make up an example or maybe give a real life example. Give a real life example, in my case that's easier to tackle. And then a very short concluding sentence, and that is usually something like, and this is how I think a teacher's ability is more important or is not more important than the expertise of the subject being taught. And the last paragraph is going to be the conclusion of your whole essay. And in this one, you're going to restate your opinion in the first line. Then you're going to give your reason the one that you already mentioned, but in a different terminology, and then provide a final suggestion as to what you think of the question that was being asked. And this is exactly how you're going to tackle question number 2 of the TOEFL writing section. If this video provided you any value, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel and turn on all those bell notifications. And if there are any other questions, go ahead, follow me on Instagram and DM me over there, and I try my best to reply you guys over there. Also leave a comment down below, and I promise I'll make a video soon about doing a Q&A and actually practicing one-on-one of all these questions that I explained you just right now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time. Peace.